Welcome everyone. Today's date is Thursday, January 15th, 2026. Today's going to be a little bit of an easy-going day. It was snowing at first. The snow has since subsided, dissipated, and is erased. It's beautiful blue skies out. Relatively blue skies. But it's still briskly cold outside. So I think we're going to have an easygoing day. Do a little bit of talking about how my channel grew to 2,000 and plus subscribers. Answer a few questions that I had. Give you a little better introduction to my dogs when they're not outside. And just see where the day goes. Just tag along. Okay, so this is Astrid. And she is a 2-year-old golden doodle. And she's very lovable. And I know the other day you didn't get to see much of her because she's sort of a spaz. Especially when she goes outside. She is always trying to chase. She's always trying to chase this rabbit. And she loves her ears rubbed. She loves it. So I just thought that I would show Astrid, look at you. Look at you. I just thought I would show Astrid because you can't really see her at night. So this is Astrid, and she is a happy, happy dog. This is Lorelei, and she's about 4 years old, and she is a snoodle, and she's also very lovey, but she's also a spaz at night, and so we don't usually get to see her in the darkness because she is trying to chase that rabbit. So I just thought I'd come on here with a little bonus footage so you could see both of my dogs. And these two will definitely be on some of the camping adventures and the walking, especially when it gets a little more light during the summertime. So this is Astrid and Lorelei. Say hi, Lorelei. Say hi. Can you say hi? Are you being shy? So here we are at my tree. And normally during the summertime, this tree is a hotbed of activity. And currently, I don't see much of anything going on. Interesting thing too, I have this little fountain that's outside the edge of my door here, and this fountain actually has little squirrels and stuff that come up to it and drink out of it, and then they go back. And for the longest time I couldn't figure out why in the world that the water kept going down on the fountain. And I don't know if I can show the fountain. I'll try. There it is, right there. And so that fountain that is right there, squirrels come up to the top of it and they drank off of it. And for the longest time I couldn't figure out why the water. I thought, well, maybe it's evaporating too soon. Come to find out, the squirrels were drinking the water. So I actually don't see any of the squirrels currently in this thing. I'm trying to zoom in, and I just don't see any out today. So I guess it is a non-squirrel day. The sun has started to come out. It was snowing earlier, and now all the snow is gone. So maybe there is a chance to take the dogs out later this evening. Who knows? Basically, this channel started off with maybe 100 subscribers, and I think this was last year, I want to say, and it just grew, and now we have over 2,000 subscribers. And a lot of people wonder why there's not very many videos on there. Well, there was an original series of videos that was on there, and I think there was one where I visited another flooded hiking trail back in I want to say 2023. And that video actually ended up doing like 8 or 9,000. Don't quote me on that, it's been a while, but 8 or 9,000 views just from that one video. And then I didn't do any after that. I just didn't do very many. It got a bunch of subscribers, so I took that video off because I didn't think it was as good a quality as what I really wanted to do. It was more me walking around in this park where it was flooded, and it was just a little more planned, a little more professional video equipment, and that's not the kind of video I want to do. I want to do me. I just want to be out there with an easy to work camera. I want to take that element out away, and I just want to point the camera and state the obvious about things and show it to people, day-to-day stuff, that it doesn't have to be going to a major theme park. It doesn't have to be going to a concert or a convention or some big elaborate thing for somebody to enjoy going on an adventure. An adventure could be loading up and going camping, or going to your, local park and taking a walk and just taking a moment to look around and enjoy life. Enjoy, like the other day, a bunch of squirrels playing, or a boat that's sticking out of the water and half sunk, and you want to know why. And reading plaques, that's a huge thing. Is I never realized until I watched some other YouTubers how many things are marked around this country with historical plaques and important information that people just day to day just walk straight past. They never even give it a second thought. They just walk straight past them, and you don't realize that this may be the first covered bridge ever in America, or that this, major event that shaped the country happened in this spot. You would just walk by this plaque and never know that. So I hope that this channel gives us a chance to kind of look at those things, and it's not going to just be limited to Indiana. We have plans to take some trips to neighboring states, Kentucky, Illinois, Ohio, and obviously Indiana. And this year I'm probably going to focus a lot on the Indiana aspect, because I've been to places and I've recorded videos in the past on this channel that I took down, and I want to put those back on there, but I want to put them on to where they're not in a cinematic fashion. I want to do them in this format where it's like you're just going along with me. And I do have lots and lots of ideas for places that we're going to go, and we are going to get to those. So please stick with me. Keep thumbsing up these videos. Keep liking them, because that's what keeps me motivated to get out and go to some of the good places as soon as the weather shapes up. Right now, the weather's been so bad, and with me being sick and stuff, and now I'm better. I'm all good, and the family's good, and we're ready to hit the road and start doing some fun stuff. But you just got to bear with us, because, like anyone, we work during the day, and I only have a little bit of time in between doing my day-to-day tasks and my work to get things edited. And there's a lot that goes in when it comes to this platform and recording. It's not just pushing a button and recording. You got to edit the video and you got to put it on. Although I will say I don't do a lot of editing, so what you see is what you get. And I know in the comments already somebody's going to say, yeah, it does. It looks like you don't do any editing. But I try to keep it simple, and I'm trying to just make good content. So I just want everybody to have fun, tag along on these adventures, because coming up is going to be some really cool adventures. I know some cool places coming up that will be documented. And so I thank you very, very much. So far, the channel is doing great, better than I ever thought. Even if I can make one person happy watching it and giving me a thumbs up and a comment on each video, you've made my day. And I hope I've made your day. So just keep doing what you're doing. Please just keep coming back and it keeps me motivated. Stay positive, and I hope you guys continue to have a great new year here and more to come. So for now, the camera is off.